Hey there, super friends. It's Steve Sapz, but you all know you can call me Sapz. Back with another exciting, special Director's Edition of Steve Sapz, Rise of the Superfan. Where we last left off, we were on a thrilling cliffhanger. Would our hero make it out alive? Just kidding. I'm getting ahead of myself. So let's back up a moment. Where we last left off, I was telling you all about my life, where I've been, and where I'm going. True fandom rising. I guess, for continuity's sake, we'll call this the prequel. You know, prologue, remake, scratch that, reboot. Here is where you'll be privy to all the information about my status as ultimate fanboy, self-proclaimed pop culture fanatic. People often ask me such questions as, if I had a superpower, what would it be? Or what type of superhero do I most identify with? What's my social life like? And most of all, love life. So let's get things going. So first off, if I was a certain archetype of superhero, what would I be? That's a great question. Like if I was part of the X-Men, would I be Cyclops, the leader, the rule follower per se? Or maybe Wolverine, fierce, unpredictable, doesn't follow the rules, a real anti-hero. Maybe Professor X, who's the true leader, tranquil, calm, and confident. Well, if you were asking me, I would definitely have to be a mix between the leader and anti-hero, somewhere between Iron Man and Deadpool, gaining cult popularity for my unorthodox character and balance between angst, pop culture slapstick, and personality, confident and cool. Though compared to my alter ego superhero archetype, my choice of superhero power would be, unfortunately, less original by comparison. If given the choice of any superhero power, I would definitely have to fly. Though not like Superman, I don't have to be indestructible. I just want to fly. Or even have Nightcrawler's bam. How sweet would that be? It would be like that movie Jumper starring Hayden Christensen, only it would suck a whole lot less. Just having that freedom and ability to go anywhere, I would be like Tony Stark, minus the suit, but combined with Deadpool's added dark comedy and sharp wit. That's pretty awesome, right? Have I got your attention, viewers? True fans, you know where I'm at. Now as for my social life, well, I'd say it's equally as exciting as my comic book character creation counterpart. Say that one 10 times fast. Like most fans, I work to supplement my need for comic books, movies, and games. Most day, I go to the daily grind at a normal job, just itching to get home and game or read some comic books. Like most of you know, by day I work at my local Holiday Inn as a mild-mannered front desk and customer service rep. But then by night, I work as one of Hazlet, New Jersey's newest, hottest DJs. Actually, as of recently, I've been trying to partner with a couple of local GameStops to lend my super abilities as a DJ to integrate classic video game themes into an atmosphere for their midnight releases. Sounds pretty sweet. So yeah, much like the characters I admire, my social life pretty much mirrors that to the T. Even though I'm not quite Tony Stark, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist, well, maybe playboy, though I like to think so. I do enjoy the party. My social life remains pretty active. Whether it's going to a big conversation or just a local comic shop, I definitely enjoy getting out. Don't get me wrong, I love a good night home, good reading, great games, but I'm far too outgoing to stay cooped up forever. I love meeting new people, whether they share the same passions I do or not. Just initiating great conversation. You never know. Lastly, friends, and the most requested topic of the countdown, relationships. Typically, fandom and relationships don't match. They get a bad rep for being strange and out of the ordinary, and people see fans as the N-word. Cover your ears. Nerds. I, however, respectfully disagree. Speaking from experience, I think it's an added bonus and quite sexy if a girl knows her stuff. Comics and movies, I mean. It doesn't have to be long-term, just keep it casual. No one gets hurt, and everyone gets out alive. Now just on a quick, personal note, until recently I did have a girlfriend, but after a 2-year run, that series was unfortunately discontinued. It had a great story arc with lots of twists, gripping romance, non-stop action. We shared a lot of memories, visited a lot of exciting places, and spent great time together. However, much like the point I was making, the defeat was not, and I repeat, was not, at the hands of fandom. Sometimes certain storylines just don't work. But don't worry, friends, this chapter of the journey is far from over. So there we have it, more exciting insight into Steve Sapz, Rise of the Superfan. Like I said, I'm not sure where this adventure will take me, but what I do know is that I'm certainly ready to entertain the world in the same way I was enthralled as a child and still entertained as an adult. I plan to be the biggest fan of everything sci-fi, fantasy, and horror in TV, films, and comic books. I think this pretty much just about covers it, except that I can say chimichanga in 7 different languages, and that I may unfortunately be losing my knack to tell the Olsen twins apart. But other than that, enough said. Thanks so much for tuning in again, true believers. See you on the next adventure. Same bad time, same bad channel. Live long and prosper. Excelsior.